Actually left it mad late to be going shopping. Most of the shops are shut. I did make a purchase in my very ratty Foot Locker bag, like making the mad dash in the rain with this bag. Like, look at this. Hey, what up and welcome to another episode of Creased. Now, we had an hour episode for SneakerCon. It's only right we do like a little quick one right now. When I did go to SneakerCon, it was going to be the first time I was going to be in the city for months. Honestly, months. So, I had it in my head, there was a couple of recent releases that maybe I needed to see in hand first before I made a decision. There was a few, two in particular I was looking at, and I wanted to get them in hand, see how they feel, maybe put them on feet, and make a decision from there. One was definitely the Jordan 11 Space Jam Low. The other one was the Jordan 1 Low Shadow. So let's go in the city, see what's about, and let's do that. Actually left it mad late to be going shopping. Most of the shops are shut, but Foot Locker should still be open, and that's really all I need to get these Space Jam Lows or Jordan 1 Lows. I'm not sure. They're two pairs that I'm keen on, but it depends on how they look in person, how they are in hand. We'll see. Some of those pairs, like, you could be keen on them, but you'll make the decision when you see them in hand. That's where I'm at with these. I'm not feeling this weather, even though we're undercover a little bit. We're almost at Town Hall, George Street, Foot Locker. I hope they got these shits. Oh, here we go. One. And two. These are actually really nice for a Cortez. Miami colorways, crazy. Boyd would be all over them. Jeff Staple collab, $50. That's my size for a while. It's waiting, I guess. Just tried my size on, had the cop, one I've been looking at for ages. You'll see which one soon. It was funny, man, because like, I was obviously filming stuff and everything like that, and I was getting weird looks from the guys at George Street. I don't go to George Street a lot. I usually go to Pitt Street Mall, but that closes earlier than George Street. And at this point, like, I want to say it was like 6:30 or something, and I had planned to go to Adidas and Nike and all this, but it's only Foot Locker really that stays open that late. So, but I'd hit him up, go on, yo, I need this size, blah, blah, blah. And then felt like I was sitting there for like 5 minutes or whatever. And because I was filming, it's like, yo, do they think I'm a reseller? Like, what's the deal? I don't know. And like, no one said, oh yeah, it's on your way or whatever. They didn't say anything. And we're just kind of sitting there like, what's going on? Like, are we getting the shoes or what? But I did try them on. I did make a purchase. Which one was it? In my very ratty Foot Locker bag, like making the mad dash in the rain with this bag. Like, look at this. Lightly used. What would you say? Like a 3.5 out of 10? I don't think the camera's doing this justice. Like, absolutely trash, because I was trying to like fold it over and make sure the box didn't get all wet, because it was like very light sprinkling initially, and then like it just got mad worse when I was on the way out. But maybe that's a hint, maybe it isn't. If you don't know what the box is, maybe it's not. What do you reckon? I think from there, most of you should know. It is the Jordan 11 Space Jam Low. For me, I'm always like, I don't know, every time I get a Jordan 11 that I've been looking out for a minute, whether it be the cool greys, the breads, or whatever. Like, I got doubles of both of them and end up getting rid of them and not wearing them. But I feel like a low is going to be better. Like, the high, I couldn't see myself wearing it. I just couldn't. Like, the low has so much more appeal to me and wearability, especially in this colorway. I'm not big on black shoes, I always say that, but this is just such a classic and takes me back to my childhood. I remember going to see Space Jam in the cinemas at a friend's birthday party. I want to say we went to Beverly Hills Twin Cinemas. I don't even know if that's still around, but these are one. I've always wanted a Space Jam 11, and as much as like the originals are high, I'm going to wear a low much more than I will a high. Now, there isn't much hype for these at all. Because let's face it, if these had come out like 5-6 years ago, they'd be going crazy. Not so much now. But like I said, every time I get an 11, I end up letting go of it. I got the Gratitudes recently. It's funny, the last couple of pairs of shoes that I bought have been 11s, and I don't like 11s usually. But I do have one pair of 11s that if I wear, like, it doesn't really matter. So I wanted to wear them for a couple days and just make sure that I actually enjoy this shoe. Funnily enough, it is another Jordan 11 low, and I was playing around with the laces. I kind of like it with the hang rather than, even though it's more of like a tech type basketball shoe. So probably the most modern Jordan basketball shoe that I'm gonna have that's a MJ wore, and I kind of like the look of it with a little bit loose with the laces on the side, like that type of thing. And I wore these for a couple days. I'm a fan. One thing that I wasn't sure about was with the patent leather, how that would crease, and if, you know, it's going to look unwearable. You can see like it is creased on that side a little bit. What I will say about these is though, I got these for free. Shout outs to G, Emmanuel, kicking it with G on the IG. He actually posted these as a pair that he was going to sell at the last Sydney TKS event. But I remember seeing it going, yeah man, I'm gonna want them and everything like that. But when I get to the event, I forget all about them. And I don't even see these on his table. Then like randomly, he just gives them to Adam. Adam then goes, I'm never gonna wear these, do you want them? I'm like, yes. So now I'm an 11 guy, I guess. I got 3 pairs of 11s. Although I've had more. I got doubles in the bread and doubles in the cool grey. The doubles in the cool grey was more about a video. Like, these are going to be very accessible. People didn't believe it at the time. And I'm like, yo, how many pairs can I cop? Once I hit 2 pairs, I was like, I got to take money out of my account. I can't keep winning these raffles. They're a $300 shoe. But, yeah, look. When it comes to 11s, for me, these are the 2 to have. You could say cool greys as well. I don't think a cool grey low would work like these two do. but I'm happy to be proven wrong. But what do you guys think? Do you mess with 11s? Do you not mess with 11s? Do you prefer the highs rather than the lows? One thing I just noticed, they haven't got the jump man on the corner like the highs do. I guess it kind of wouldn't work. I know it's up top, isn't it? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. Maybe I should have got the shadow ones. Maybe I still will. Who knows? But this has been another episode of Creased Heat. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. We'll be back twice a week. Peace. The greenies that wanted paper bags when it's raining. My paper bag is about to disintegrate in this weather.